everyone, welcome to mitramath.com. Let's continue reviewing on grade 9 math final exam review. One thing more that you need to know is solving equation. Let's in final exam, your frequency question similar to this. Solve equation or solve for x. 3x plus 5 equal 2. It would be pretty straightforward for some of you. You know that you have to isolate x in left side. I'm going to keep 3x in left side. So the numerical value should be separated from variable terms. It means should be separate from x. I'm going to move the number to the right side, which is away from x's. Okay. When you're moving the term, so therefore, if I move this one, I will reach to equal, and then I'm going to keep 2. And when I'm moving a term to the right side or left side in other direction, the sign should be changed. Here is positive, it becomes negative 5. So therefore, in left side, I have 3x. 2 take away 5 would be negative 3. So as a result, then to release x, I have to divide both sides by this 3. 3 and divided by 3. 3, 3 cancel. Therefore, x is nothing but negative 3 divided by 3 would be negative 1. This is final answer. Another example. Let's say you're being given something like 5x minus 3. Let's say negative 4x and equal 2x plus 2. So at the first of the process, you have to simplify the expression because you have too many x. In left side, you have 2x. You have to simplify it. I have 5x here and negative 4x here. Therefore, in left side, I have 5x minus 4x. I have 1x in left side. And I have negative 3 equal. Right side, I have 2x plus 2. Okay. Then next step, you have to move x's to one side and numbers to other side. In other words, you are collecting like terms. So first of all, these 2x should move to the left side. When I'm moving here, I have 1x, and when as I told you, when you move, the sign will be changed. So therefore, the sign will change. It is positive 2x become negative 2x, and then I will reach to equal part. Equal. In right side, I have positive 2, and now I'm supposed to move negative 3 should move to the other side because it doesn't have x, yes? So when you move it, negative 3 become positive 3. So now just simply work on like terms and simplify. 1x negative 2x would be negative 1x equal. 2 plus 3 would be 5. Then you need to divide both sides by negative 1. If you divide by negative 1, divide by negative 1. As a result, x is negative, negative cancel. 5 divided by negative 5 would be negative 5. Therefore, final answer is negative 5. Okay, example number 3, let's say. Let's say we have 4x plus 3 minus 3 bracket x minus 2 equal 3. We are going to solve this one. Because you have bracket and you have number in front of it, it means you have to expand 4 inside. You have a coefficient for the bracket. So 4 should be multiplied inside the bracket. In other words, should be expanded. Okay, do it. Let's do it together. 4 times x would be 4x. 4 times 3 would be positive 12. And then you need to multiply negative 3 inside the bracket. Okay? Negative 3 times that would be negative 3x. Negative times negative 3 times negative 2 would be positive 6. And keep the rest. So you need to simplify because you have like term. Yes, these two. 4x minus 3x would be just 1x. and then you have 12 and 6. 12 and 6 would be plus 18 equal 3. Next step, you have to move this guy to other side. So therefore keep at 1x left side. You have 3, and if you move 18 to other side, become negative 18. Yeah? So therefore it would be 1x, or you can just simply say x. And then 3 take away 18 would be negative 15. So therefore final answer is this. Okay. Example with fraction. Let's say you have x minus 2 over 2 minus 2x, let's say, over 3 equal 1. So when you have the fraction, you need common denominator. Common denominator between 2 and 3 is 6. So therefore all three terms, left side and right side, should be multiplied by common denominator, which is 6. Okay, so therefore I have to multiply 6, which is common denominator between these two, to the first term, x minus 2 over 2, and then 6 should be multiplied in second term, 2x over 3, and also 6 should be multiplied by 1 as well. Or let me just use bracket. Okay, so next step. 6 and 2, you can simplify 6 by 2. If you simplify, 2 can goes to both, therefore here you end up with 3. 3 should be multiplied to the first bracket. And then here you have 6 and 3. If you simplify, would be 2, and then 2 should be multiplied in its own bracket, and 6 times 1 obviously is 6. Next step, you have to expand. 3 should be expand inside the bracket. 3 times x would be 3x. 3 times negative 2, negative 6. Negative 2 times this guy would be negative 4x equal 6. Do I have like term left side? Yes. So I have to simplify 3x and negative x. 3x and negative 4x. 3x take away 4x, you will end up with just negative 1x, yes? And this guy will remain. Just keep it, negative 6. And keep the rest, okay? I will left with negative 1x equal 6 will goes to other side, 6 plus 6, yes, it negative 6 become positive 6. Okay, so therefore I will left with 1x, negative 1x, and here would be 12. Now I have to divide both sides by negative 1. Negative 1 and divide by negative 1. Negative 1 and negative 1 cancel out. Therefore, x would be negative 12 divided by negative 1 would be negative 12. This is final answer. Okay, last example for this part is word problem. You see, determine the length of each side of a triangle if the sides are x, x plus 7, and 2x minus 5. Let's first draw a triangle. Let's say we have this triangle. One side is x, other side is, let's say, x plus 7, and the third side is 2x minus 5. What we are looking for, let's continue. So far the all information is this, continue. And the perimeter is given. The perimeter is 18. Perimeter, you know that you have to add up all three sides length together. So therefore the perimeter, you know that is x plus 7 plus the other side is 2x minus 5. This perimeter is supposed to be 18. Yeah? Just solve this equation. Because there is no number here, you can simply just eliminate the brackets. You don't need any brackets. So therefore it would be x plus x plus 7 plus 2x minus 5 equal 18. Then simplify. I have 1x, and 2x here. All together would be 4x. I have 7. Take away 5 would be positive 2 equal 18. If you move 2 to the other side, you will end up with 4x equal 18. 18 negative 2, yes? So therefore I have 4x equal this 18 take away 2 would be 16. Now you need to divide both sides by 4. By 4, by 4. These two 4 cancel. As a result, x is nothing but 4. So, question asking you determine the length of each side. If you stop here, you will lose some portion of your mark in final exam. You have to determine each length. So therefore, one side is exactly 4. Another side is 4 plus 7, which is 11. The last side or third side is twice of 4 plus 5. Yes, which is this one. This one. So as a result, if you calculate, 2 times 4 would be 8 plus 5, which is 13. Write the communication part. Therefore, the sides of triangle are 4, 11, 13. Okay, that's all for now. If you find this video helpful, please share with your friends and other students. Please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and frequently check my channel for upcoming video that I will load. And thank you for watching. Till next video, good luck.